Welcome to Social Studies. This is our first grade map unit. We're on lesson 8. Our essential question is, what is a map? Be sure to grab your map packet. Our read aloud today is called How to Make a Map. How to Make a Map by Red Cat Reading. All kinds of maps. How do people find their way around a new city? How do people drive from one side of a country to the other? They use a map. A map is a drawing of a place. Most maps show places, as if you're looking down from an airplane. A map of a city or a town has streets and buildings. A map of a country has states, cities, lakes, and rivers. A map of the world shows oceans and land. It may show countries in different colors. Some maps show weather in different places. This map shows where the sun is shining. It also shows where rain or snow is falling. Parts of a map. To use a map, first learn the 4 directions. North is the direction of the North Pole. South is the direction of the South Pole. East is where the sun rises. And west is where the sun sets. Maps may have an arrow and the letter N to show which way is north. They may instead have a compass rose with all 4 directions. Maps may also have little drawings called symbols. A little bike may mark a bike path. Cities and parks use a symbol to help people find bathrooms. A scale on a map shows how far apart things really are. Reading maps. Look at the map on this page. Pretend you live in the blue house. Walk your fingers from your house to the library. Now walk your fingers from the library to the post office. Pretend you live in the orange house on this map. Walk your fingers to the blue house. Use words to tell someone how you got there. Making maps. Make a map of your bedroom. Start with some graph paper. Or use a ruler to make your own. Measure the room with your footsteps. Each footstep equals 1 square on the graph paper. Count your footsteps in both directions. Then count the same number of squares on the paper. Draw the shape of the room. Now count the number of footsteps to different things in the room. Draw those things on your map. Add more things to your map. Count your footsteps to doors and windows too. Then color your map to look like the room. You just made a map. Try this. Get together with a friend, hide a surprise in a secret place, make a treasure map of where you hid the surprise, see if your friend finds the treasure. On another day, have your friend hide a surprise and draw a treasure map. Use the treasure map to look for your friend's surprise. Did you find it? Glossary. Compass rose. A circle with points that show directions on a map or chart. Directions. The ways in which things are moving or pointing. Measure. To find out the size of something. Scale. A set of numbers used to show the size of something. Symbols. Drawings, letters, or objects that are used instead of words. The end. Homework. I will read the directions for your homework. Please complete this page before you stop working on social studies. Dear girls and boys, what a surprise! When I came back to the park, things were different. Some things were still there. Some things were missing. And some fun things had been added. What things would you add to the park to make it fun for you? Please draw them for me on the map. Then add them to the key. Begin by adding back the lake and the island. They have been put in the key for you. Your friend, Buddy. The name of the map is Lakeview Park. Do you remember seeing that? It was the previous page of our book. Right down here is the key. You'll need to add at least 2 more things to the park, 4 if you want a really good grade on this page. Begin by looking here in the key and adding back in the lake and the island. If you need to, look back at the previous page to see how they did the island and the lake. Then think of at least 2 things that you could add to the park to make it a better park. All right, when you're finished with that, you're done with social studies.